What's going on, Cleaners Connect? Hey, so listen, guys, I was thinking about something earlier, and just wanted to do a video about it. Just people just being so selfish, and sometimes we don't realize our actions and our thoughts is what holds us back from growing, just not in business but in life. So, guys, a quick little story, something that happened today. I was on my way to a job. Keep it short and simple. I'm gonna try to. So anyway, I see this carpet cleaning van. Guy had some magnetics on his van, $70. So when I pulled up to him, he was on my left. Well, when I pulled up, I was actually a vehicle in front of him on his side, on his right side. So he couldn't help but see my van. Okay, I have a fully wrapped van, so he couldn't help but see it. So anyway, when the light turned green, when he got up to me, I looked over and I honked my horn. Guys, this guy would not look at me. And what happened is he actually sped off. Like he didn't want to have no communication with me. Okay. So what I did, I took a little video and I called the guy, but I act like I was a customer. And, I was just basically asking him, hey, I see your $70 sign. I changed my voice up a little bit. And actually, Chandler was on the phone with me. And I switched up my voice, and he said, yeah. I said, what you do for $70? He said, I do 3 rooms, and we got to talking, blah, blah, blah. And then, he started telling me he do window washing, he does pressure washing. And I was like, man, sound like you got a good business going on. He was like, yeah, I do like 5 to 6 jobs a day. I also have a janitorial business that I do at night. I clean a lot of banks at nighttime. And I said, man, you got a good business, man. How many trucks you got? He said, well, I got 3 trucks, but 2 of them are just sitting because I can't find good. And he didn't say workers or cleaners. He said drivers. He said, I can't find good drivers to put them in. So, just long story short, I got the phone with him and I thought about it. I said, now I had to call him and pretend to be a potential customer. But when I tried to make eye contact with him as a cleaner, he wouldn't, no communication. Who is this? Potential spam home services. Who is this? Decline. So anyway, he wouldn't give me, no eye contact, nothing. I said, even if I were to call him and say, hey, this is Courtney Truman Steamer, I just seen you on, Buford Highway or Buford Drive. He would have found a reason to get out the phone with me, because I've tried to reach out to a lot of other cleaners. And every time you try to call them, you tell them who you are. Oh, I'm at a job, I'm busy. Oh, I'm on the phone with another customer, I'm busy. And, so, and what made me think about that, I said, you know what? Something like that happened last night on Cleaners Connect. There was a post, and a member said something to me about doing something. And I told him, because again, if you're not someone that shows or help or give any kind of advice, show what you do, honestly, you shouldn't have nothing to say. Just sit back and watch what everybody else do. So this member said something last night, and I told him, I said, well, how about you start showing what you do? And his reply was, I have competitors on this page, so that's why I don't show nothing. Again, guys, being selfish, being negative. Who is your competitors? Okay, I mean, and I asked this guy, I asked the cleaner last night on this group. I asked him, I said, well, how many trucks do you have? I mean, because you're worried about competition, so I figured if you're worried about competition, I mean, what do you got, 30, 40, 50 trucks? He said, no, it's just me and my 1 truck. So where's your competition? You have no competition. And guys, that's what you have to understand. In order for you to basically grow, just not in business, but just in life, you have to stop thinking negative. You have to stop, that's what's wrong with so many people when they get held back on life because of being selfish. Being selfish, guys. I have never, ever since I can remember being a kid, I've always been what you call a giver. Stop damn calling me. I've never been a taker. I've always been a giver. I would give, it's been times, guys, I can remember giving people especially like family members, close friends, my last. Got a good friend, 3-4 years ago, something happened to him. He didn't have the money to repair his work truck. He didn't have to ask me. I went to my bank, drew funds out my account, and loaned him the money to get his truck fixed. Because that's the kind of person I am. So all I'm saying is that if you want to reach your potential, if you really want to see the blessings that life can offer you, you got to stop being negative and you got to stop being so selfish. So many people out here, they see things, and that's one thing I will say I don't like about these groups is you have people that get on these groups and they soak up all this knowledge that a lot of us are offering, but they never give back. They don't show nothing. They don't say nothing. If they do say something, they're criticizing somebody. They're always trying to find something negative to say. And don't get me wrong, I'm 37 years old. I just understand, you just have people in the world like that. But for a lot of you guys who are soul searching, a lot of you guys who are trying to find yourself, a lot of you guys who are just basically just trying to, do better in your life, do better in your business, sometimes you got to cut those negative traits off. Sometimes you have, and I ain't gonna say sometimes, you have to. Because there was a time, guys, I was like that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was like that in my 20s. Because when I say that, it's that I had a friend, and not only was he a friend, he was my best friend. And at the time, Emmanuel, he was doing well. He was doing well in his business. He was doing well, guys. And in my life at that time, I just had my daughter. Me and my wife wasn't married. We was going through our ups and downs. Bouncing back to Detroit, I'm renting rooms. And there were times, guys, where I was jealous of him. I was jealous of my best friend. Why? Because what he was doing the right thing, and I wasn't. I was doing the wrong thing, and I was jealous of him. And Emmanuel, he passed away. He got killed in a motorcycle accident. And I never had the opportunity to tell him not only that I was sorry for the feelings I had towards him, but also how much I really appreciated him being a friend to me. When I say this guy was a true friend, he was a true friend. Anytime I was in need, he was the first one there. Anytime I needed some money, I needed something to eat, I needed a place to stay, he was the first person there. And at the same time, he was the giver and I was the taker. And I never knew at the time why my life wasn't going the way I wanted to go until I woke up one day and I realized I have jealousy in my heart. I'm a negative person. I'm not living the life that I'm supposed to live as a positive person. Once I understood that and I made the change to be a better person in life, guys, my whole life changed. Now, everything I think about is positive. How to help people, how to help myself, how to continue to bless my customers with good customer service. Again, continue to give you guys knowledge, help you guys help me. But as long as you have a negative mindset, I'm just telling you guys, things are not going to go the way you want them to go. It just doesn't work that way. So all the being competitive, being selfish, evil, guys, you have to let it go. You have to let it go if you want to move to a better life. So all I'm saying is that so many of us, we're takers. We're not givers, we're takers. If you learn how to give, life will give you. But as long as you're a taker, that's all you're going to receive, guys. That's all you're going to receive. So, I'm just saying, man, I've been in this business for a long time, and I see more bad than good. People just like that. They don't want to talk. They don't want to share information. They don't want to give. They don't want to help nobody. And every time someone does something, they have something negative to say, negative to say about it. Always criticizing people. No one's perfect. But like I said, if you don't help, if you don't show anything, you shouldn't have nothing to say. Just sit back and watch everybody else do what they do. So, guys, I just want to put it out there, man. And thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.